So we're at Inverts Bay this morning, Ottawa's newest local fish store for reef aquariums and saltwater fish. It's pretty awesome. I've been here a couple times. They opened 2 weeks ago, and we've been super busy. Now we're gonna go in there. We're gonna talk to the owners and do a little tour, check it out, see what they've got going on, and just hear a little bit about them and why they're here and why they opened a store. So let's check it out. Okay, awesome. So we're here today at Inverts Bay with the owner Agostino. Agostino, thanks for having me. I
Thank you
appreciate
for.
it.
Yes, absolutely. Thank you for coming in. It really means a lot to me.
So you're the newest aquarium, LFS, saltwater reef store in Ottawa.
That's what I was told. Yes.
Yeah, good.
I'm the new toy in town for now.
Awesome.
The flavor of the month.
Yeah, great. I know Ottawa's really excited to have you. We've had a lot of reef stores here in town kind of come up and fizzle out over the years, but it looks like you're here to stay. So you opened 2 weeks ago now?
Yes, tomorrow's going to be my second week.
Yeah,
Yes,
how's it going
absolutely.
so far?
It's been awesome, incredible, over my expectation. It's been just, the people have been pouring like all kinds of nice messages to me and saying how beautiful the store is. So that's really something that means a lot to me, and it kept giving me the fuel to continue to finish the job and do something nice for the community here in Ottawa for all the reefers, because I think the reefers deserve a nice store here in Ottawa.
Yeah, we absolutely do. I mean, the community's growing here. Every week there seems to be new members in our local groups and stuff like that. So it's nice to have a spot where people can come hang out and talk about reefing
Absolutely,
again. Yeah.
yes. I want this place just for people to hang out that like these animals, that could just ask questions. You don't have to be, even if you're a novice, you can come in here and not buy anything and just chat with me, and maybe you can learn something about corals or fish. So that's my whole point, really.
Yeah, great.
Yes.
So now this isn't the first kind of adventure in reefing you've done, right? You've been doing this for a while.
Yes, exactly. I've been doing it for a while. That's a good question, actually. It's very interesting because I've been doing this is going to be my 18th year where I actually sell inverts.
Okay.
18 years, so it's been a while, but I've been in the shadow. Not a lot of people
Shadows.
knew my existence because I've primarily been selling my stuff to, well, when I say stuff, I should precise inverts. It was mainly inverts that got
So
me
like
started.
cleanup crew, crabs,
Yeah,
snails. that
exactly. Blue legs and all the turbos. But I've been selling this not to the public. I've been selling it to retail stores in Montreal, in Ottawa, and wholesalers. And mainly that's why I haven't been dealing a lot for the public. But if you mind me asking what got me into the public, it's something called COVID. COVID hit.
Yeah.
And I didn't know who I could sell all my stuff that I was getting. So I started mingling with Facebook and trying that way. And
I remember you bringing in a bunch of zoanthids, like really nice zoanthids.
correct,
and
yeah.
stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, that's another episode I can talk about all those things.
Sure.
But so I went to the public and I really liked it for some reason. I thought people, again, they were nice to me, telling me nice compliments. I don't know, it made me feel good. It made me feel good.
Yeah,
I decided maybe I should give it a try. Then to make a story short, I had a fire. My personal home burned, and from there, I don't know why, I just went wild and I decided to risk. Everything was a challenge for me after that.
Sure.
I did the Montreal Coral Show in last year.
Success. You had a great success.
Yes, it
there,
was,
right?
absolutely. And that was one of the reasons, it gave me the, not the motivation, but the courage to do the store, actually.
Well, we're glad you got the courage to do it because it's pretty awesome. It's pretty great.
Thank
I can't
you,
wait to show
appreciate
these
that.
guys what I'm looking at right now. Okay, Tino, why don't you give us a tour of the store? Why don't we start right here at the front?
At the cash. Yeah, sure, all right. Well, this is pretty self-explanatory. This is where I will collect your money.
Okay, good. That needs to happen.
But yes, so this is, we have the logo here, which I will admit right away, and I have to let it know it's public. It's my wife's idea.
Well,
So that's been grabbing a lot of attention, people liking it, and it's thanks to my wife Agnieszka. So my hat
shout
to her.
out to Agnieszka.
Yes.
Yeah. my girlfriend actually said this morning, when I put on the Inverts Bay shirt, she said, I love their logo. So
Yeah.
you're getting a lot of love for that one.
Thanks. Yeah, the logo on the cap too. We've been giving and selling a lot of these cap. People seem to like our logo, absolutely. But yeah, so again, shout out to Agnieszka. That's it, because if I continue to brag about that, it's going to get to her head. So, but I said it. There you
Yeah.
go. So the rest, yeah, we put the like the more expensive items that are behind the glass door. So
So you've got dry goods here at the front. So you've got your lights and
Correct.
skimmers and pumps and all that kind of stuff here
yes,
at the front.
things I hold in store right now. But obviously, if there's any other thing in the reefing hobby that you guys need, I probably can have it
Okay, great.
in a pretty short period of time. So mainly here, for my food and products, I carry a lot of Brightwell.
Okay, all the Brightwell
Brightwell
additives.
for now is my products of choice.
Okay.
Yeah, and so on this side here we have basically the same thing, same type of shelves. And here I will have some Red Sea. I keep some Tropic Marine.
Now you've got kind of everything a reefer would need here. Really,
I
from-
try to keep it like a variety,
Okay.
like not just stick to one brand.
Sure.
But,
I mean, you've got it all: salt, test kits,
I do.
additives, three-part.
do.
You've got it all.
Yes, ICP tests. Any tests you guys want to make, I have it.
Great.
So I don't have everything, but there's things like, again, if I don't have it in store, I can order it for you guys. So that's not a problem. We have Neptune, auto level, RO water controllers, skimmers, Neptunes. I keep a lot of Ecotech.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's it for that.
Great.
I mean, this is pretty self-explanatory right there.
Why don't you tell us a little bit about your coral
The
beds? here?
tanks, yes. This is where it gets a little bit interesting for us. This is, I have 3 coral beds. They're 4x8 by, I believe, 10 inches. 10 or 12, no, 10 inches, yeah. And so in all of the store, I have 22 radions. Radions is my light of choice
You're
here.
an Ecotech guy. You like
Yeah,
the
I
radions.
really
They're
like
great
them.
lights.
Yeah, I find they're a little bit finicky when you have a lot together. I mean, not to control, but to synchronize and all that.
Okay.
But there's a good reefer that we all know in the community, Jay. He told me that you should try to separate the scenes, and it worked for me. They stopped having hiccup. So what I have is like I have my table 2 that I call table 1, 2, and
table
3.
2.
So I'll have like 2 scenes: scene A, 2A and 2B,
Okay.
3A, 3B, and same thing.
So now that you've separated them, they're a
Yeah,
little
and they
easier
work
to control?
perfectly now.
Awesome.
No more hiccups, no more things like not working properly the way they should. So going back to the
Yeah,
bed,
that's your coral. The stuff we're all here for.
yeah, these two, 1 and 2, are connected together. So it's basically the same system. Each tank hold about 240 gallons. Okay, so these two are hooked together, so you're looking at almost 300 gallons with the sump. Well, more than that, because there's 2 sumps of 90 gallon each.
So are these connected?
These are connected together. There's no sump underneath these tables. These tables all have drawers, so I can put equipment or whatever I want to hide in there. But they're connected together if you want to follow
let's
me.
have a look.
This is my mechanical room, and over here And this is where the magic happens for those two beds, because those two beds are the one that I want to keep all my LPS and SPS. So I want to keep my water column really, really clean on that one.
Yeah.
So
in here, you've got a, looks like a pellet reactor going. You've got a big reef octopus skimmer.
Correct. Yes. I have a manifold here. I can put multiple reactors, and I can put the media I want. Right now, I'm running calcium. I'm running biopellets.
Okay.
I don't run my calcium all the time. As you can see right now, it's shut. I usually run it for like a week, usually after I get the big, large shipment.
Right.
Yes. So it consists of 290 gallons with baffles. So I have some socks. I have my skimmers, as you mentioned. I have lots of media, like live rock. And also there's a UV reactor in the corner. You have a big one. I don't know if you can see it there.
Let's have a look. Let's see if we can get in there.
It's a bit messy, that compartment.
No,
I'm sorry.
Okay.
It's not meant to be.
That's why you've got a sump room.
Yeah,
to hide it all,
exactly.
right? But
exactly.
you know what? Everyone's got a sump. Everyone's got wires. So and it looks like it's all controlled by an Apex.
Apex, correct? Yeah, Apex. I got my Neptune there with the power bar, and I don't have a manual doser. I'm still doing everything manually, but it's something I'm working on. But it's not been an easy task. So right now, everything is done manually, except for my readings of my nutrients, which I get that from my Apex.
Okay, from the Trident.
Correct. Yes,
Yeah,
Trident.
okay,
Yeah,
great,
correct.
awesome.
Yeah.
No, but it's you know what? Like I said, everyone's got a mess. You should see my wires at home. It's a disaster.
Yeah.
On Instagram, you don't see that kind of stuff. You just see the pretty tanks.
Yeah, it's never. Those are never pretty. I mean, they're not meant to be pretty, and that's why I was contemplating installing a door, but then I said, oh, let's keep it open. It might be entertaining for people who come and have a look, and they could say, oh, maybe this is the kind of setup I would like.
Maybe,
so I left it that way.
Some people might have questions about how you run things, and it's just easy to go, oh, pop your head in there and I can show you, right?
Yeah. These two are a nice system that I got from Toronto. It was held to bring back. So they are connected together, and they can be also separately. They measure 13 feet long and by 2.5 wide. So I believe they're in the vicinity of 270 gallons. They're also a foot high. Now the purpose of it is I keep changing mine or things like that, which I think it's okay. But originally it was supposed to be my inverts.
Okay.
And as you can see, I have inverts right now in there.
Yeah, you got a lot.
But I'm starting to think these tanks have a lot more potential, and I can do greater things with it. So it might happen, more radions are going to come here, and guess what? Maybe more coral beds for you guys as soon as I get more corals in. I think that's what I'm aiming at, and I'm just going to start putting all my inverts. You know how a lot of people get those little inverts?
The little cubes.
Yeah, exactly. Sure. I'm going to have one of those running somewhere.
Okay.
So.
Hey, more coral is music to my ears. So. Ryan over here. Hey, Ryan.
So, Ryan is our new addition to the store.
Awesome. He
works here, gives me a hand. It's been like a week. He's been doing great. Say hi to the camera. Don't be shy. So yeah, Ryan is crucial because I'm really a coral guy. I mean, I love corals. I stare at corals for hours and hours. And not too much of a fish guy, not because I don't like him, it's just we all have our preference. And I think he's a good helper because he knows a lot of his fish. So.
You're the fish guy, that's good.
Yeah,
that's good.
We need a fish guy.
Yeah, you need some expertise, you know what I mean? So when people come in with questions.
Right. Well, this is one of my, what's the expression in English, like Achilles, where I've been...
Achilles heel.
Yeah, I've had a hard time starting this. We had some issues. First I had other tanks, then I didn't like the look. Then I got this in. I said it's going to be an easy, quick installation. It wasn't. It was a nightmare. We had some flow issues, leak issues, you name it. It really was a nightmare. So that's one of the reasons why it took me a long time. But the good news is, it's finally, everything is, all the issues have been resolved. Water is in. The pumps are ready to be kicked in pretty soon. So yes, this is in a matter of days, we're gonna have our fish tanks.
Awesome.
So yeah, we're gonna start with the hardy fish at the beginning. I mean, obviously the clowns and the big sellers, and then we're gonna get into the more delicate fish.
And once, just like your corals and dry goods, if someone was after a certain fish, they could ask you.
Absolutely,
right?
yes.
Okay.
That's going to be a general statement here at Inverts Bay. Anything I don't have, you can ask for it, and
Great.
if I can help you, I will. So, yeah, I wanted to say, I want to finish this discussion by saying that I don't want all the credit for opening this store, because during this journey, it was like a good 8 months, solid 8 months in building this store. And there's been some good times, but there's also been some low times where it was a little bit difficult, where I was getting a lot of obstacles and I was getting tired. I'm rebuilding my house in Cantley, so that was taking a lot of time. I have a tree company that's taking a lot of my time. Plus, I was building this, so needless to say, it was a big working charge on me, and so at some point it was rough. The reason I'm saying that is simply because there's some people in my environment that noticed that I needed some help, and these guys, I would like even to name them. Is it okay if I name them? Yeah. So one guy, while I was out of the country so I can buy corals for you guys and actually diving and getting corals, John Andrea, he used to come in the store every day, if not twice a day, making sure everything was in good condition in the store. There was no leak or everything was perfect. And he would call me and give me he would resume me and tell me everything is okay, don't worry. So a big shout out to John. That was like, yeah. Second person really helped me a lot is André Roy.
Okay.
André Roy is like, there was one point where I really was struggling with the piping and all the plumbing. And he said, you know what, you go out and do your stuff and I'll take care of your plumbing. And that really helped me a lot. And last but not least, there's Eric Bissett. This guy, I mean, he really wanted me to complete the store. I mean, I can feel that that made him happy, is to see the store done just as much as me, and I can't thank him enough. I remember the day before the grand opening, he literally worked here for like 24 hours, making sure everything was done while I was coming back from Vancouver with some boxes. So again, those three guys, I mean, I cannot thank you enough. One last one.
One more. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
One last one I would like to thank. I did it at the Montreal Coral Show. I said it in front of everybody. There's a video of me on explaining it. That person, without her, the show would have not exist. But I'm saying it again for this store. Without my wife, Agnieszka, I don't want to get too emotional. Without her believing in me when I stopped believing in me, I can say with certainty, I would have not gotten to this store. So again, to my wife, I cannot thank you enough. I love you very much. And I think that's it for me.
Right on, man.